The following podcast is brought to you by Cast Content Media.
Hey guys, it's Ron Worley, your most imperfect host of Sons of Ditches. People are liars, thieves, addicts, and assholes. Some people change, and a few make a difference. But everyone has a story. All right, and action. Hey guys, another episode of Sons of Ditches. I'm here with my friend. Are you going by Edwards now?
Martinez.
Shayla Martinez used to be known as Edwards, and she just got married in the wonderful state of Florida, which we went down there to check it out, and it was really awesome. She did really good, and it was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you just got married?
Yeah, just got married.
But you were with John for 8 years already?
10.
10 years?
10 years, 2010.
10 years. They have 2 kids. One of them's 8.
The other one's 4.
The other one's 4. And they got married, so it was cool. And she made her daddy, who we had on here, Jason Edwards, pay a lot of money to do that. So anyways, thought that was pretty funny. We've got an interesting show today. We're going to run around on the golf cart because Shayla's not been on the golf cart yet. We're going to run around, check out my favorite spots. I'll ask her a bunch of questions, and we will just see how this plays out. So bear with us. It's going to get bumpy. You want to say anything before we go?
No, just don't kill me.
Don't kill me. Famous last words.
Yeah.
Okay, backup button. Here we go. I got a new truck.
Is that your truck?
Yeah, it's a Tonka. Just kidding.
So you
Fucking yellow.
traded the Rover.
Yeah, dude, check this out. They gave me $25,000 for that, and it had 100,000 miles on it. And actually, that was lowball because I had someone that was going to give me 28.
Oh shoot! Where did you go? Is that new?
Yeah. Well, it's a 2018. It has 15,000 miles on it.
Still nice.
It was only 46,000 at the Hyundai dealership. It was a trade-in. So I was actually like,
Erin's turn.
yeah, she wants another Rover.
I want another Rover too. I told her to get a red one. I think she'd look good in red.
She would actually look great in red.
And then she needs to set it.
Going by and waving at people.
Yeah. She won't look mad.
Right. So Shayla, you work at
Watchdog Services.
Okay, and how long you been there?
3 years.
And college or no college?
No college.
No college.
No college.
And you're running the show over at this place.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's been a shit show for you because of the oil field. And if anybody knows anything about Colorado, the oil field has been up and down, and it's down right now. So.
And nobody wants to work.
Nobody wants to work anymore. Thank you, sir. Nobody wants to work anymore because they're getting free money, right?
Yep.
That's because we live in socialist Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Communist Colorado. And so, they're getting free money to not work.
Why would you want to work?
Well, so why would you want to work? So if anybody needs a job out there, she's actually paying great money. It's and job's hard.
My job's hard. Nobody wants my job.
No, I've seen you have to, isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
I've seen you have to stop everything and go to work in the middle of whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Which is what
Holidays.
a supervisor does.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot as
Birthdays.
balls up there too.
It is hot.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me a little more about John. You and John got together, how old were you?
I was 14. He was 15.
Woo! Young.
Yes.
And your parents did like him or did not like him?
They did not like him.
Of course not. Why is that, you suppose?
Because I lost my virginity to him.
Ooh.
Got pregnant.
Okay.
And my dad had just got out of prison. And he did not want me to have a boyfriend. He wanted me to finish school and play sports. And that wasn't going to happen, having a baby.
Right. So how old were you when you got pregnant?
15.
15. So were you on MTV's
No,
Young and Pregnant?
but I should have been because we had a really good story.
You do have a really good story. That we're going to tell it on here. This is the new Young and Pregnant, 16 and Pregnant.
This is 16 and Pregnant,
Yeah.
15.
15 and Pregnant. So you're 15 and pregnant. Were you scared shitless?
Yeah, I was scared. Thought I was going to get my ass kicked.
By who?
My dad.
Well,
kind of did.
You deserved it.
Yeah.
So you were like, look, I know a little bit about it. You've told me the story, so I'm just going to help you along here.
Help me along.
You were running away. You were going over to John's. Dad even came one time, and you were hiding in his closet.
Yeah, he put a restraining order on us because he thought that there was domestic violence going on, but there wasn't. Seen a hickey on my neck. Didn't like that, so he put a restraining order on us, and John was not part of Braden's birth.
Oh.
Because there was a restraining order.
Oh, shit.
So he told me in order to get the restraining order off, I had to finish school or get a GED and have a job. So I did that in 3 months to be able to get that off. Nice. But in the process of that, we snuck around. I ran away. FBI got involved. John went to jail. I went to jail.
Yeah.
We were in Platt. Both had ankle monitors on. Didn't get the restraining order off till Braden was probably 6 months. But he's still seeing him. Yeah. But it was a long road.
Yeah, so that's funny. You have an ankle monitor on, you have a baby at home.
Yeah.
And this is all because your parents didn't want you to be fucking up.
Yeah.
Like they were looking out for your best interest. Do you see that now, that it was probably in your best interest, or do you still think that they're wrong?
No, I see it now.
But you guys are still together.
We're still together. I think my dad thought we weren't going to be together. I think he was trying to get us to be apart, but I think now that he sees we weren't going to be apart. We were just going to stick through it. We knew it would come to an end. We weren't 18, but we were almost 18. But even when we were 18, he was allowed to stay the night, but in separate rooms.
Right.
I couldn't stay at his house, still living under my parents' roof, so I had to follow their rules.
That's cool.
So
your parents aren't even that strict, really. They're actually pretty loose, because you run your mouth when you were a kid, and it wasn't they let you.
Yeah.
Which was a double-edged sword for you, like raising kids. I mean, you're raising kids now. And you're raising them pretty much the same way. Your kids are free to say whatever they want to a point.
They say whatever they want, and I can't stop them because I was the same way.
Right, because then you'd be a hypocrite. But
yeah.
Let me tell you, every parent is a hypocrite, and you're a good parent if you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
I think my mom was more strict than my dad with consistency. And my dad was not consistent, and my mom was. And so I try to take a little bit of both, because I don't want to be too hard on them, but I don't want to be too lenient either, because I want them to be in the middle to know that there's rules, but at the same time be free too. Right.
So you think your parents did a good job raising you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
Like, it was rough for you for a bit, but I think you're going to go through that.
I think I would rather be pregnant at 15 and go through what I did, rather than my parents being split up, or me being into drugs or being into alcohol, because even to this day, I'm no interest in that.
Yeah.
It's hard to raise the kids, but I would rather be raising them and be more tough on myself than that, than be having to be on drugs or alcohol, because some of our family, they're alcoholics.
Yes.
I don't want to follow
your family.
I don't want to follow that.
So honestly, you had to grow up at 15.
Yep.
And really, that's probably the best thing that happened to you, because you would have had all those options out there had you not had Braden.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like, and for John too, I felt like when I met John, he wasn't just the average guy. He doesn't drink, he doesn't party, he doesn't do any of that. He was just focused on himself, and he just wanted to settle down. And so I think that kind of pushed me to be who I am today too, because if I would have got with somebody that was a partier or drinking or anything like that, I would have went down the wrong path.
Right.
Or even some of the friends I hung out with, I didn't realize and see what they were about until John kind of opened my eyes to say, hey, look, like, you know, you're going to become who you surround yourself with. And if I was still hanging out with those people that I was friends with back then, I probably wouldn't be a good mom, and I would probably not be with John.
Right.
And I'd probably be an alcoholic, or, you know, all my friends were not good either.
So you have the unique ability to have seen both sides pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like a parent and a child, because you were a child when you were a parent. So a little piece of advice to the young girls out there. I mean, 15 years old, should they wrap it up? What's the deal? Babies are cool, not cool at 15?
Babies are cool, but it's going to be hard because nowadays you just don't know if the guy is going to stay around either.
Right.
I think that's
not nowadays.
yeah. It's hard because I didn't think that with John either, but if I would have known what I know, I would have not got pregnant at 15 because it's too hard. And some people don't have supportive parents like I do.
Right.
And I think that's hard. If I wouldn't have had my parents, I don't know what I would have done. My parents could have and probably should have just kicked me out and let me figure it out for myself, but they didn't.
Kept the baby.
Yeah. And they didn't because I don't know why they didn't do that, but they probably should have.
Oh, they wanted your ass to take care of that baby.
Yeah. But I think a lot of kids, they kind of just, they're not thinking about it when it's happening.
Right.
But it's hard after baby comes. I still have employees now that they don't have any family and they're working and I can't work because I don't have childcare and this and that.
Yeah.
And
so
it's hard.
Be honest. Did you purposely have Braden?
Yes.
I knew it. All right, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna go to our next spot. Hold that. I don't know. Maybe I can let's try this. We're going down a huge hill, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh, and it's not.
Oh shit. We're gonna go slow though so we don't knock the cameras off. Whoa.
Or kill me.
Or kill you. I'm not worried about you so much as I am the cameras. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, 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 oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, she broke
There
it.
goes one.
Oh god. Oh, have mercy.
Not a good idea.
It wasn't even that bad, but it was horrible. All right, now we gotta fix this shit. This thing came out of there, so pull this back right here. All right, that was fucking fun.
Would Aaron have let you do that?
No, She doesn't know that stuff. All right, we're still on.
She will now.
Let's go to my next favorite spot. Oh, yeah, she will now. She don't watch my stuff. She don't watch any of it.
I think you guys should do one together.
That'd
be
so
amazing.
We did end up doing one together. It was really good. So I was from a podcast.
I want to listen to it.
When it does, we'll put it online. But I've probably done 40 or 50 interviews, and every single time, she's never listened to one of them, unless I'm playing it around the house. Taking the trail. So we take this to get to the clubhouse.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What's at the clubhouse?
Food, restaurants, the golf course, simulator golf, fishing. There's swimming. You should bring the kids over sometime. Actually, I'll show you.
You go swim?
Yeah. It's in the lake, but they have all the blow-up toys.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Is this at Water Valley?
Yep.
Okay, so we've been wanting to go there, but
You gotta have a pass.
you gotta have a pass.
I have a pass, so you're good.
I'll take you up on that.
Yep.
Yeah, we've been wanting to go.
I want to see someone do it, and I may actually do it too.
What?
I want to try the swing.
Oh God, you should.
I think it'd be fun.
Is this the one you can see off of the road, kind of?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you wearing perfume?
No. Lotion.
Oh, okay. That's what it smells.
I thought it smelled like sweat now.
You're building something right there.
A little shed.
It's probably a house, and it's like 1.5 million.
Oh, that's probably true. You should buy it.
Yeah, right.
For your dogs.
Yeah.
They need something too.
Weird.
It's not a shed?
Probably a shed.
Oh, wait.
It's like somebody's land, though.
Yeah, that's somebody's land.
It literally looks like a little house.
I thought it was in these people's backyard.
Bloody hell. It's Ron Worley here with Sons of Ditches. I thank you for being a dedicated listener, and I would love for you to have my book. Please go to ronworley.com and find it there. All right, tennis courts. Oh, do you golf?
No, I can't even swing a golf club.
Oh, you and Aaron need to learn.
John does. You
I
guys need to
know.
come golfing.
No, this is an easy course too, so we need to get you girls learning so we can all go. You know what I noticed about you is like you're half our age and you still like to hang out with older people.
Yeah.
Like you're best friends with your mom and dad.
Yeah. And Mike is my best friend, and she's way older than me. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that are my age that aren't doing good. Right. And so it just brings me down. So when I surround myself with positive people, it makes me want to do better.
Yeah. People that are balling and
yeah.
Yep. Good for you, man. That's the right way to do it. This is the dog park.
The dog park?
Yep. This is our dog park.
You bring your dogs here?
Yep. And then that's the 9th hole too. And then this is the private lake. We can't go on this one.
Oh, this is the one. This is where I was telling you for Peyton to get married.
Yes.
Right over
yep.
there.
Yep.
Around that bridge.
We're gonna go. My mother's. My aunt has her backyard is the beach.
Where at?
In Sebastian, or actually Vero Beach.
Okay.
And so she's gonna get married on the beach there, and then my dad plays golf with the guy that owns the tiki bar on the beach, and so we got a place to have the. Yep. It's all gonna be like. We got to pay for food. That's it.
I'm going.
Okay.
I need a date. Sorry, Peyton. I just invited myself.
Yeah, we'll let you know when it comes true. There's, of course, drama with all this stuff. So we're just kind of pausing and waiting. But isn't this beautiful?
This is really nice.
It's where I like to go.
These
all right.
Nice.
So you just hit on something that I think is important. What I like to do is ask, how was it? What it's like now, what was the change? And you just hit on something that was very important. So we're going to jump around. You said you hang out with people that are doing better in life. People your age aren't doing so great, blah, blah, blah. So really what's happening is, especially at 15, kids aren't worried about working and taking care of families. And so you did have to get a hold of some older people.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for everybody to surround themselves with people that are balling. You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, right?
Yep. I think still to this day too, people that I went to school with, even if I were to hang out with them, I don't think that they would understand what I go through or what it's like to go and hang out, because most of the times I have my kids, I can't just pawn my kids off and say, oh, hey, I'm going to go out, or hey, I'm going to have a girls' night. Yeah, I can do that, but my kids come first, and I don't think that they would understand that.
Right.
So the older people I think would understand. Micah understands. My sister-in-law, she has kids, so it's nice to include them.
Yep.
But people my age that don't have kids wouldn't understand that.
No, I think you're right. And so what about, you're very creative, and so what about your plans for the future? What's your thoughts? You're not a watchdog for the rest of your life.
No, I don't know. I've been thinking of that, and of course talking with you or talking with Aaron or Micah. I don't know yet, but I do know I'm not going to be at Watchdogs in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I want to do yet. I haven't figured it out.
Well, that's okay. You're still really young. But I know you'll do well because you're a hustler, and your father's a hustler. And so every millionaire has at least 7 different, on average, has 7 different revenue streams. And I've always kept my main source of income. Aaron and I are millionaires because we make so much income, not our investments.
Yeah.
Our income has been our blessing. And so, if we lost our income, we'd have a whole different lifestyle. So we've gone out and branched out and done different things. So I think you're young enough and you understand the game well enough that you could jump on this thing quickly.
I never thought of like real estate either until I actually seen Erin.
Yeah.
And how good she is at it. And, maybe in 3 or 4 years, it might spike my interest. Yeah. But watching her definitely, wants to achieve something, wants to go out there and do something more than just, watchdogs, or even if they wanted to grow in the future or something like that and we could grow, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. But right now we're just so small that I don't feel like I could grow any more than what I've already grown there.
You guys really need to expand to other states that are doing well with oil, like Texas and that. So, I forgot I was going to ask you, but I'm pretty sure it was cool. So I'm pretty sure it was good. Okay, so Watchdog services may or may not be in your future unless they expand, which would be fun for you. But really, you and John do quite well for your age bracket. You're well into the six figures. I hope that's okay to share, because I think it's awesome. Like you guys are. You're living. I just sold you a $650,000 home or whatever, dude. That's what are you? 23?
24, almost 25.
Oh my god. Oh, I mean, it just doesn't happen much, and it's hard work. And you've done. One of our cameras just blew off. You've done well for yourself, and I'm super proud of you. So, I think that with that, so here's my idea. Why don't you, if you're interested in real estate, I think you should get into renting, the rental game. We're about to have a slowdown, I think. Quote me on that. Let's see if it happens. Remember, Ron said the interest rates are going to go up in 2022. The rental market's going to come down, and that's the time to buy.
That's
Ready
right.
to do that? Okay,
Ready to do that.
save your pennies.
Okay.
We're going to make you worth $30 million in 10 years.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do that.
Let's move on to the next place because this one's really hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the dead grass here. Let me hold this.
All right. This is unique.
Yeah, it is.
Unique show. All right. Hole number one coming up.
What is this building? Is this the rec center?
UC Hospital.
Oh.
This should be a rec center. That would be
Probably better.
exactly what they need here. But we have a lot of old people that live on this in this place, so I think it makes more. It's probably makes sense. But they got a basketball court outside, so
That makes it nice.
they had a not a 4th of July. It was the week after 4th of July. They had a fireworks show.
We seen it from our house.
Yeah, it was huge.
And I was laying in bed and John said, "Oh, that's Water Valley or Pelican Lakes," or it was somewhere that he said, I don't remember. And I said, well, if we would have known, we could have watched it off the rooftop.
Yeah, we saw it. We didn't even know it. It started going off at 10:15.
And of course, you guys were awake.
Yeah, we were awake.
I wasn't. I seen him when he woke up.
Yeah, you guys go to bed early.
9.
9.
Got to get the kids back on that school schedule.
Oh yeah, they're getting ready to go back to actual school, aren't they?
Yep. It didn't come off.
We're good.
It might right here.
Window come off?
No, I don't think it did.
Okay.
Did you work out today? Oh, you did legs, correct?
Yeah, we did legs, man. It was horrible. I hear you guys are going to go with Jeremy next week.
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Yeah. It's not bad when you do his half-hour deal.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, it'll...
And we're going to do it together, so I think that's going to make it really nice.
Yeah. It'll suck at first, but within 3 weeks, it's
Nothing.
awesome. Again today, I wanted to puke, and I mean, it's a brutal workout, but God, it's badass.
Was it just you guys?
Yeah. We asked them if we wanted to try and get all of us together, but 5 people in the group makes it hard to the machines and stuff.
Yeah, we were going to do that too. And then I was talking to Aaron last night and I was like, well, we're beginners in this and you guys aren't. There may be different workouts for you guys than there is for us.
Yep, exactly. There is. This is the truth.
And are there snakes down here?
Yes. I'm gonna get you.
Have you seen one?
No. No. I'm gonna get you.
No. You know, since I worked in the oil field, I've never actually seen one. But during the summertime, I will not use the restroom because my fear is that they're going to be underneath that porta potty.
Oh my God. It's hilarious.
So no.
Have they ever been in there?
They've been underneath them, yeah.
Oh my God.
Or they sit underneath our generators.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's warm. There's our driving range.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. They do church services out here, all in their golf carts.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah, on a Sunday, if you bring your golf cart out and they do church.
I wonder if we can have a golf cart where we live. I don't think we can.
Oh, you can't cross that road.
Because, yeah, we're on the opposite side of you guys.
Yeah.
It's busy here.
Yep. All right, so we're at the golf club. That's where we were catching all those big fish.
Oh, yep. The ones you posted on Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks really nice down there.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
It is.
Oh, it looks like they're taking it out though, huh?
What are they taking out? Oh, yep.
They're doing something down there. Phew, stinks.
Yeah, it really does.
What in God's name is that stench? I don't think I want to swim in
Well,
that.
maybe that's why they're going out there.
Oh,
You don't want to swim in there now?
no, I think they must have dredged some of that because it looks like the beach is getting bigger. All right, so let's talk about let's talk about now.
Okay.
So right now you're working your ass off.
Yep.
Every day. John is too.
John is too.
You got your kids. Where do your kids go? Like in the summertime, who watches them?
My mom.
Okay.
Maria's not in school full time, so she goes to my mom's.
Every day.
Yep, every day, or she picks her up from school, takes her to school. She stays at home with her.
Okay. So
Like,
she's a
straighten
mom
up.
again.
She's a mom again. She's a meanie.
And
Full-time
she likes
meanie.
it.
Yeah, she
Okay.
loves it. She doesn't want to get a job. That's her
Oh,
job.
That is her job.
Yeah.
And then so you go to work, he goes to work, grandma watches the kids when you're not there, but then you come home, it's pretty much game on again for
Yeah.
the kids. And at 25 years old, again, you are happy with your life choice.
Yes.
All right. And we're headed to the future, which is to do something else.
Something else. I
Maybe
don't know what it
rental
is.
game.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're going to save money for the next year and a half.
Yes.
Okay, which is unique to a 25-year-old.
Yeah. We're gonna save. John's a big saver.
Oh, he is really.
Yeah. Oh, he's
cool.
yeah. He's
Well, that's
he's a
perfect.
big saver. I have a little bit of a hard time.
Yeah, me too. I'm
But-
with you.
I can spend.
I know this. I don't know what they're doing, but they're making a smell.
Oh.
It's horrible.
Oh, yep. Everyone's coughing.
Yeah, there's all this. Look at all that corona around me.
Nope, it's coming from the lake.
It's the lake. So that's the epitome of our moms around here.
Yeah.
Like 40,
40. Yeah. Well, maybe.
a little younger,
I
maybe.
don't know if I fit in over there. Pretty young. Just kidding.
You always fit in with the older people.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. All right. So tell us, what was the change in you? What was it at 15 when you started having kids that flipped your mind? Like it's time to go to work.
Well, at first, no, I didn't want to go to work, but I had to get a job and have that GED before
yeah.
he would take that restraining order off.
Yeah.
And when I did the GED in 3 months, he took the restraining order off, but I still kept a job. My first job was at Vanity in the mall.
Oh yeah.
And once I was done with that, I just moved to Starbucks, and I was there for 3.5 years.
Wow.
And from there, I just stayed at home and babysat, stayed at home with Brayden, and then got pregnant, had Amaria, stayed home, and then that's when I went over to Watch Dogs.
Sure.
And been there since.
So do you think college is important to young folks?
Yeah. I
You
wish
do?
I wish I would have done college, but sometimes too I think of it as, I don't know, I've heard that sometimes it keeps your mind busy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it doesn't. But if I would have went to college, I don't know what I would have went to. And being that young, if you go to college, what if you don't want to do that in the next 10 years?
Brendan is not going to be an accountant, and he's graduating this year in accounting.
Yeah. And he's probably not going to do it in the next 10 years.
It's really the only reason he's finishing because he's already got a job 6 figures a year.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to finish college other than just to say?
I mean, when I actually did have a dental assisting job, but it didn't last very long.
Okay.
So I did go to a school for that for like 6 weeks, and I thought, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. And then like the first week, I hated it. It was disgusting. People's mouths were gross. They had braces on. They didn't brush, and it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And I figured that out in 1 week that, you know, we just paid $3,000 to do a 6-week course, and I hated it.
Yeah.
Absolutely hated it.
However, you could have paid $50,000 and done 4 years and then hated it. So,
Yeah.
So do you think that maybe schooling of any type, maybe trade schools, might be a little better idea for some people that are in adversity and
unless
whatnot?
they're really for sure that they want to do this for the rest of their life.
Yeah. So I figure like doctors, lawyers, you have to go to school for something like that. And that's a trade school.
Yeah.
Like you're going to school to be a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to be a lawyer, but
you'd be a good lawyer.
I didn't. Yeah.
You argue well.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. But now I think of it, and it's like you have to do like 8 or 9 years of that. And it's like, by the time I'm done, am I going to get bored of going to school for that long and then just be like, oh, I'm bored of this and I don't want to do it now?
Right.
And I don't want to do that.
Right.
I don't want to spend all that money and then be bored.
Well, and lawyers, they make good money, but
you have to get out there.
Yeah, you're still running a business.
And how many lawyers is out there now that they have a name for themselves that's been doing it for 20 some years that everybody probably uses?
And at the end of the day, they're making no more than $500,000.
Yep.
I mean, in this town, 200,000-300,000.
Yeah.
So, and you're almost there. So, kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But not to say I believe in college. I believe it's more like a trade school. You should,
if they want to stay busy,
yeah.
And if they're for sure, because I feel like maybe if I would have went to college, maybe I would have kept busy, but I don't think that it would have kept my interest for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I agree. You would have probably been like a 10-year student.
And then when you get done, then when you get done with high school, the last thing you want to do is go to college. Because then you feel like you don't have a life.
Yeah. Well, I'd
rather have a job.
Yeah. You wanted to get on with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you kind of had to. So you're going to bring the kids down to this, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to go with you. That looks really cool. Give us some advice. What didn't I ask you that we should be asking?
I don't know. I think you covered it.
Okay. We got the gist of your life.
You asked me if I purposely got pregnant with Braden.
Yeah, that was the.
And I did. I did get purposely pregnant with him.
Was that in the moment of passion? You said just.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was on purpose.
Right.
I mean, we knew that we were gonna. Yeah, we talked about it and we wanted it, but I think me and him knew that it was gonna be hard, but we were gonna be together. We knew that.
At 14, 15 years old.
We knew.
That is wild.
I don't know how we knew, but I just knew through everything that nothing was going to separate us. And I can't say that for everybody because I know people that have been through crap and they haven't outcame it.
Right.
They're not together and they're split up and have kids from different people. But so I don't know how I knew, but I just felt it. And my mom felt it. I think my dad did too, but he didn't admit it. So. Well,
no, Dad he's protective.
Yeah. But now he can't wait till Maria gets older because he wants John to experience what he felt. So he's waiting for Maria to get 14 or 15.
Bust his balls. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. You guys turn into aliens. You guys, I mean, girls.
Yeah, we do.
So I don't think guys that trans into girls do, but girls, born girls, still girls, you turn into aliens.
Sometimes.
Like how I went down that road.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid. Did you hear about the Olympics?
No.
So they're letting men who identify as women compete.
Oh, I did hear that. John told me that. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it just is dumb. So I don't understand how the women's groups, the women's rights groups aren't up in arms. How are they not? How did this happen? Because you're basically getting rid of women.
Yeah.
Women's sports is going to go bye-bye because all the men are
going to be doing it.
Yep.
So does that mean that women can go into men's sports?
Yes, but what? I thought about gymnastics, but they don't do the same stuff.
No.
They need strength.
Same with football. Same with
football.
Basketball and everything.
Soccer, everything. They're weaker physically, so they're not going to compete. Imagine women's boxing and how bad they're going to get hurt from.
Yeah, they're going to get hurt.
Yep.
Or MMA or anything like that.
And we're talking the Olympics. So basically what the World Olympics or whatever the hell it's called has said is that we're done with women's sports. We're going to allow men to be on the women's side, and we're going to not have genders anymore.
Yeah.
So it'll all be grouped together in the future.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, me neither. So now no more women. We started doing women's sports because you guys were physically incapable of doing the men's stuff. Yeah. Now we're taking it away. To me, it feels a lot like
it's not going to be categorized as a women's sport anymore.
Right.
Or it shouldn't be anyways.
So I was having this conversation with a buddy of mine who happens to be black, and we agreed on this. So to me, it's the same thing as BLM and the other groups that are trying desperately to segregate themselves from white people.
Yep.
They're wanting all this separate, they want a game room at the college. They want a place to study of their own. They want to segregate themselves, and we fought hard back in the 60s to desegregate, and it was a tough battle.
So we're going to be starting all over again.
Yeah, that's what's happening, and it's all for naught, because in 2 or 3 more generations it's just going to be Americans. It's not going to be white, black, Mexican, because we're all mixing so much that the races aren't there anymore.
And it's different to see when you were probably a kid, when I was a kid, and now that I can see it with
yeah, your kids are
my
mixed.
Kids. Yeah, and I'm like,
my kids are mixed.
Yeah, how's that gonna be in the next couple of years?
Doesn't make sense. So now let's fight this huge battle, fuck up America, and everybody be hate each other, when in a few years,
yep,
I mean in your lifetime probably, you're going to see that Americans look this way. They got nice tan skin with blue eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen, oh my God, the mixed children are so pretty and beautiful looking.
They are. Kane Brown's little girl is cute.
Who's?
Kane Brown.
Who's Kane Brown?
He's a country singer.
Is he a young person?
Yeah, he's young.
Oh.
But his wife's white with blue eyes, and he's like half black.
Oh, I know who he is.
Yeah.
He has a MTV show or one of those reality shows too.
I think so. I haven't seen it, but I think someone told me about it at work.
Didn't he have a really big song that came out about America too? I think.
Maybe.
I don't know.
If that's
Maybe
the
it's
one.
not him.
It might be.
There's another black country singer that has a real
I'm trying to think who that
America song. The one that, oh God, it's on TikTok. It gets used all the time. So.
Well, I gotta look that up.
And he has a show too. So.
I don't know if that's him.
It's probably not him, because I would have
show.
remembered that name. Yeah.
Probably wasn't Kane Brown then.
No, probably not. Anyway, so we digress. I think that was a lot. I want you to give some advice to a 15-year-old, just something. What do you tell our listeners? Don't have sex.
Don't have sex.
You really think that's
not going to happen, because there's 13 and 14-year-olds having sex now, which is really sad, because even 15 is super young.
Mm-hmm.
Or use protection, or go to your parents and just tell them that you want to be on birth control or something. They're going to get mad, but at least you're protecting yourself, because it's going to be even harder to raise a kid. If you want to have sex with numerous people, go ahead, but just don't get pregnant, because it's too hard. And it takes away from your childhood.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get to graduate in high school. I watched all my cousins graduate, and I don't regret the decisions that I've made, but it was like, oh, I didn't get to do that. You don't get to go and do that. You don't get to go to homecoming or prom. You don't get to go to any of that.
Right.
And if you do, then you're lucky, but you don't get to do that. You don't get to go to the after parties or graduation parties. You have to grow up.
Right.
So just don't
do it.
Don't do it.
Wrap it up.
Or just, use your parents to talk to them. I mean, I didn't talk to my parents. I talked to my aunt, but still, I didn't have any girl cousins to talk to about it. It was all boy cousins. And of course, what are they going to tell me? Well,
right.
Don't have sex. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Right. Okay.
It's just too hard.
From Shayla, she says, kids, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Take the pill.
Take the pill.
No sex.
No sex.
No babies.
No
Sex,
babies.
no babies.
No babies. They're too hard. Too
Okay.
expensive.
All right. Thanks for coming on.
Yep.
That's a lot
Thank you.
of fun. Do you want to go over and eat?
Yeah. Let's go eat.
All right, guys. Thanks for another episode. We'll see you next week. Thank Thank you for tuning in to Sons of Ditches. For more information, go to my website, ronworley.com, and my YouTube channel, Sons of Ditches. Facebook, Ron L. Worley, or Instagram at Ronald L. Worley II. It's Ron Worley here with Sons of Ditches. I thank you for being a dedicated listener, and I would love for you to have my book. Please go to ronworley.com and find it there.